Excellent. That was a Stone Roses, I Want to Be Adored. Alex James here on Fern Cotton Sounds of the 90s. And moving on now to my favourite event of the 90s. I suppose the biggest cultural shift that happened in the 90s was that modern art went from being something that people just didn't understand to something that everybody talks about and engaged with. And by the end of the decade, Tate Modern had become the most visited tourist attraction in the country. And art had its kind of household name superstars, Damien and Tracy and all their coterie of kind of lunatic geniuses. And they were kind of brilliant people to hang out with. And I think there was a point where the Brits became this kind of horrible showbiz spectacle that wasn't that looked better on television than it was fun to go to. But by that point, the art world had its own big night, which was the Turner Prize, which was kind of like, felt like the best party of the year. I remember going with Sophie Ellis-Bextor, must have been kind of 98, 99. I think it was the year that there was a light going on and off, but that was the piece that won. I was working with her on Read My Lips, her first album, and the first single off that she'd done with Matt Rowe, who wrote all the Spice Girls songs, that day had just gone into the charts at like number 2 or something. So she was like kind of queen of the world. Remember going there with her, and it was just like a fantastic night. Everybody was there. And it kind of went on to the Savoy Hotel, where I think a piano may have been broken and lots of martinis were drunk. But I think it just reflected the fact that British art was punching up there with British music. Damien Hirst was the toast of New York. My friend Guy was suddenly playing bass for Michael Jackson, and my friend William Orbit was writing records for Madonna. Like, all these huge American stars wanted British musicians on their records. This is my last track, Ray of Light by Madonna, featuring William Orbit. It's been an absolute blast thinking about about the good old days. But don't forget, these still are the good old days. Great being with you, Fern. Cheers.